Hello everybody. Good evening or good afternoon wherever you're at. It's Najumu here and welcome to Spirit Driver. So, the synopsis of this game apparently is you are playing as this fine gentleman who is currently standing beside his taxi and is probably scrolling on social media, even though he's probably not the type to scroll social media, but regardless, he is going to be doing his usual daily job of driving people via his taxi. But it seems that we are not only having like regular customers, but apparently, since this game was made during a game jam in Halloween of last year, there's some supernatural beings that may show up as well. I guess that's why the title, there is spirit in there, so we're probably going to see some spirits. We're going to probably see some ghosties or other kinds of horror-related characters. It'll probably be wholesome in the end, but who knows? Who knows? I might be surprised. With that said, we have in the chat, we have Rayquaza. Hello, good morning. How you doing? How you doing? Okie dokie. All right. Without further ado, let's actually start. It's been a long day. As you finish up your shift, a well-dressed woman with a scar across her right eye enters the passenger cabin. You most definitely know who this woman is. Oh, who's this? Boss? You can probably guess why I'm here. Thought I wasn't on special shift this year? You weren't, but circumstances change. You've got to be kidding me. You know how it works. Special shift runs till October 31st, 11:59 p.m. Yeah, sure. And you still have to do your standard shifts. I'm getting too old for this shit. Oh, Lethal Weapon reference. Yep. Look, I know you're hitting retirement soon, but as of right now, you're the only qualified replacement. Please don't mention I'm about to retire. I don't need that flag right now. Don't worry about it. Someone else already took the spot today. Remember, your choices have consequences. Like how the driver you're replacing chose to go 6 feet under by pissing off some angry spirit today. On his birthday, too. What a dumbass. Even if they don't affect you directly, they can very much affect others. Now HQ is making me hop in every single vehicle assigned to the special shift for a quick retraining session. Okay, so we have not a bad idea. Maybe with retaining someone else, we'll actually live long enough. Or, you know I don't need this. This one. A few of them got the hang of it, but I suppose a quick refresher doesn't hurt every now and then. Either way, since I'm already here, head towards the northern residential block. Got it, boss. You start up the car and begin driving. Alright, let's get you up to speed here. Remember, during the special shift, your passengers will consist more than just people. Spirits, ghosts, monsters, and whatever you can possibly imagine are now on your list of potential customers. Get them to where they go. Get them where they need to go, and you'll probably be fine. Feel free to talk to them. Just watch what you're saying. HQ covers the cost for all supernatural passengers. Any normal freebies are on you. Any tips on how to piss off and how not to piss off an already angry spirit? It's simple. Just find the right words to say. Wow. Thanks. Although these days, I've been hearing you can get a 5-star rating for just staying silent. But, we don't do that here. I don't think I'd be able to stay quiet for the whole ride anyway. Perfect. Well, let's give it a shot. Nothing you say here is going to matter. I already know how you are. I'm a weeping monster with long claws and 2 times your height. I'm looking for somewhere isolated, away from others, so I can cry my heart out. How do you respond? So one of them is, I'd offered to drive them up the mountain road. Or, ma'am, please shut up and leave the vehicle. I don't want water damage from all your tears. Okay, it has to be the first one. It's usually pretty empty, and if there were anyone, the forest is right there. Alright, not bad. Anyways, I think you've got a handle. You don't get far in this job for no reason. Pull over here. This will do. Remember, the special shift for you starts tomorrow night. Don't do anything stupid. I've had more than enough paperwork to finish. Good luck out there. A good night, boss. She exits the cab and walks towards the local neighborhood. Well, here we go again. As the next day comes around, you finish your standard shift and find a local cafe to relax. At until the special shift begins. Oh boy, the special shift. Alright, who are we gonna get first? Ooh, it's getting late. Try clicking on some things, and don't forget the news. Looks like the special shift is about to start. Okay, who's this? I have to stay away. You look familiar. Wait, aren't you... Me? I'm just a bartender that just works down the street. What's this? Today, I wanted to eat a poisson. Oh my god, that meme. Poisson? What are this? Your knees creak at the thought of climbing those stairs. No thanks. At least not today. Is there anything we can also check here? Oh, what's this? I could have sworn I could click on the buildings. Ah, there we go. Oh, it's just the bartender. Can we click on the cashier? You wave your hand in front of her face. I think I'll just leave her alone. Looks like she could use some rest. And let's check the news. Full moon expected this Halloween. Oh, does that mean we're gonna get a werewolf? Full moon is expected this Halloween. According to scientists, this seems to be a relatively rare phenomenon that only occurs every 18 to 19 years. The weather for the 31st is currently expected to be clear skies with some cloud activity. Increase in paranormal activity. Recent social media activity shows a spike in paranormal activity-related content. Public opinion is torn on whether or not these sightings and reportings are real or fake. Some suspect that this increase may be due to Halloween steadily approaching. However, officials assure the public that all these paranormal suspicions are simply a fad. Spirit driver? Ghost rider? Nah, it's different. This guy's just an old guy, but there are supernatural beings, which is similar to that which Ghost Rider is facing. Hiya, Connie, welcome. Taxi crash. A local taxi cab was involved in a catastrophic accident, resulting in the death of the driver and leaving one pedestrian in critical condition. Witnesses say the taxi cab suddenly spun out of control and flipped over several times. Authorities are further investigating to determine whether or not foul play was involved. Okay, that's kind of grim. Let's continue. Just stopping by. I still have to wake up early tomorrow. Oh, good luck. And Damba for you, too. Start of a new night. Guess it's time to hit the road. Up ahead, you spot a figure frantically waving their arm, trying to catch your attention. He appears to be holding a helmet or something with his other hand, and he's headless? It's a Dullahan! You drive up to the figure, coming to a slow halt alongside him. He rushes into the passenger cabin, slamming the door shut. As he begins to speak, you realize the voice is not coming from where his head would be, but from the jack-o'-lantern. Oh, well, never mind. Never mind. It's not a Dullahan. It's... God, what is he again? It's from the Legend of Sleepy Hollow. I actually forgot what his name was. Let me actually check. Legend of Sleepy Hollow. What was his name? The Headless Horseman, I guess. This is probably the Headless Horseman. I'm not sure. But we'll see. Oh. No head? Headless? Oh my god. He's even having his outfit similar to that of Ghost Rider. What the hell? Ooh. Thanks, Cabby. Now listen. This is gonna sound a bit crazy, but I lost my horse. It is the Headless Horseman. God damn it. Hey, see it? Headless Horseman. Earlier, I was grocery shopping for one of these, for a new one of these bad boys. Using his free hand, he pats his head. He didn't have any, unfortunately. But more importantly, I guess I didn't secure old Daredevil well enough. Because when I came out, poof! So I was hoping you could help a fellow out and drive me to look out for him. Sorry, pal, but this is not a taxi. This is a taxi, not animal control. Or, sure thing. Where do you want to start? Alright, let's save here. There we go. Because maybe we might check the bad answers and see what would happen later. We're gonna be the nice old guy instead of being a jerk. So we're gonna go for the second option. Perfect, man. I think we should either start at Irving Monument or at Washington Square or Sleepy Hollow. Those are some Daredevil's favorite spots. Let's check out Irving Square first. Okay, let's head over to Sleepy Hollow. Another choice. Okay. Save. You know, because he's the Headless Horseman. Let's go to Sleepy Hollow. Heading out into the suburbs, you watch as the condos and apartments give way to rows of townhouses and single-family homes. As your sightline becomes less and less obstructed, you see the distinctive canopy of Sleepy Hollow in the distance. A speck of nature in a city of concrete and steel. As you approach, you see the figure of a black stallion in the far distance, trotting alongside the fence separating it from Sleepy Hollow, looking for a way in. You're not the only one to have noticed, as your passenger quickly speaks up. Oh, I see him. Now just slowly pull alongside him and I'll take care of the rest. I don't have time for this. I've already wasted enough time as it is. I'm flooring it. Or it's his horse. He probably knows best. Let's take this nice and slow. Alright, let me save. Okay. You keep the taxi at a steady speed, slowly gaining ground as the horse trots ahead of you, either unaware or indifferent to your presence. Your passenger sticks his head forward, whispering, "Yeah, that's it. Just ahead of him a little bit and then stop. Take care of the rest." The taxi continues to forward at a consistent and smooth pace, and as you overtake the beast now directly on your right, You push your trusty cab to decelerate before coming to steady halt at the curb on the sidewalk. Should be to a steady halt, but sure. In a slow and controlled manner, your passenger opens the door and steps out, calmly approaching the beast. He speaks in a hushed tone you can no longer make out. Not long after, he leads the majestic animal by the reins back towards you. Thanks, Gabby. You're a lifesaver. I mean it. Not many in this city would help a fella chase down his horse. Don't know what I'd do if anything happened to Daredevil. You take care. Maybe we'll see you around. And with that, he watches the rider climbs atop his mount, fixes his jack-o'-lantern to the side of his saddle, and departs, leaving you with a silhouetted view of a headless horseman riding off into the sunset. Later that night. Break's almost over. Time to get going again. Right before you start up the taxi, you catch a glimpse in your rear view of a chef desperately trying to catch your attention as he rushes over. He's hoping. Yeah, I was just trying to finish it. I was just finishing up my break, so you're good. Thanks. I'm Clement. With that, the exhausted yet well-dressed chef enters your taxi, slumping into the back seat. His multicolored headband calls you out with its green, white, and yellow pattern. It's a pleasure. Where to? Anywhere but the stump, please. Pardon? Sorry, intrusive thoughts came out. Yet was a bit uncalled for. Take me to 451 Promenade Road, please. You got it. You start the car and hit the road. As the old road disappears behind you, you hear yawns ringing out of the backseat. Your passenger barely catches himself as he nearly collapses from exhaustion. So, what do you do? You talking to me? Who else would I be talking to? Oh, sorry, I'm pretty out of it right now. It's been a long day. Kidding. I look like he could fall asleep any minute now. But yeah, I work at the Megalo Celebration Mart. Really? You don't look dressed for the part. Or, so what's it like working there? Alright, we gotta save. We save all the choices because we may have, if the game is pretty short, because people say it's pretty short, but if it is very, very short, we're probably gonna go for the nice guy route and then the complete jerk route. So we're gonna go for option 2. It's about what you'd expect. Just dealing with customers, co-workers or whatever. And the boss is the boss. Sounds like you don't really like working there. It helps pay the bills. You looking to move up or anything? I could. Doesn't mean I'd want to. Not exactly. I got something on the side. Oh, another job? Not a job. It's more like an inheritance. What's it called? You probably haven't heard of it. It's called Citrus Sushi. Bit of a small shop. You're kidding? One on Dennis Street? I used to go there all the time. Oh, so you have heard of it. Wait, are you a regular? Yep, I used to go there a ton. Wow, didn't peg the taxi driver to be a connoisseur of a restaurant. Still am, or not really anymore. Well, let's be nice and say still am, but for that, save. Do you guys still have those little sushi guys? What were they again? Oh, the ones that jump and walk around? Yeah, those little guys. Yeah. Is the owner still around? The owner? That would be me. You? You're a little young to be the owner. Am I? I guess I am. It's been around longer than me, though. My grandfather owned it. That explains a lot. How is your grandpappy? My grandfather? He's still around and about, but he's getting old, and he can't do too much. Retired, then? Somewhat. He helps me from time to time, or sometimes I'm just running the shop myself. Hasn't been performing well, to say the least. Not that it was any popular to begin with. Come on, that's not true. It's a nice place. Got a homey atmosphere. What are you, some kind of driver of spirits? I'm not the one driving, it's the old guy. Hiya, Spooky. Yeah, that's good. We appreciate your dedication to it. Can't say the same for everyone. So, why are you working at the Megalo Celebration Mark instead of running the shop? It's a bit complicated. As those words leave his mouth, he stares ahead blankly as if lost in thought. Actually, I lied. It's not that complicated. I can't get any customers to save my life. Even when they do come, they don't buy much. It's usually for a different reason. So I'd rather work at a dead-end job to make money, since that's usually the case. Besides, the dues aren't going to pay for itself. So I had to get a different job to help the shop stay afloat. Sometimes I think to myself, why do I even try to keep it alive? You want my advice? The way you see it, you care for it. That means something. Otherwise, what's the point? You're putting in the effort. It just goes to show you that you want to do it well. At least, that's just my 2 cents. You know, you have a point. At first, I kinda just saw it as something because of my family's wishes. But maybe I do want to work at it. Screw that old cushy job. I want to work at the restaurant. I'll die when I die. Boy, chase your dreams before it's too late. I doubt that Megalo Celebration Mart job is any fulfilling for you now. You reach your destination. As you park the curb, you address your passenger before seeing him off. Hello, friend. Welcome. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Well, looks like we're here. Already? That was pretty quick. Thanks for the ride. Take care. Give the old man my regards. You should come by again sometime. I bet my grandfather would be really happy to see you again. Not a problem. I'll drop by someday. Good kid. Hope he finds a way to keep the restaurant afloat. It'd be sad to see it go under. And so, the sushi chef, who had forsaken his birthright in favor for the Megalomart, went home. Oh, thank you, friend. I appreciate it. The next day. Oh, we're still here. Okay. Surprised this coffee shop opens so late. Who's getting coffee at this time? You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised at the amount of people who drink caffeine when it's like 12 a.m. Wait. Rose, what are you? Naomi, there's a weird-looking stray cat outside. It won't blink. Please drink some water. Of course, I do have a nice cup of water with me. Thanks for the reminder. Yeah, because we're reading VNs, we gotta hydrate. That's very important. All right. It's actually... Isn't there that one coffee place that's well known for their advice-giving barista? Ooh. That reference. That coffee talk reference? I see you. I heard they serve more than just humans. But where was it again? Stairs? Oh. Oh. Who's this? Didn't know you were a nighttime coffee drinker. Oh, it's the boss. It's been a busy year. Besides, I don't recall you being one either. That's fair. Oh, cafe. You drop by this cafe a lot. I drop by every once in a while. It's a nice little shop, and I know the employees here pretty well. It's also fun to watch the cats around here. You stop to take a look around and see cats dashing back and forth in a nearby alleyway. I thought you were more of a dog person. I suppose so, but I like cats too. I guess I like animals in general. So, what did you get? Kopi Luwak. Kopi Luwak? Isn't that... Yeah, this is the shit. My wife used to drink that a lot too. You like both cats and dogs? I have a slight preference over for cats, but both are pretty good. Kopi Luwak. Wait, is this an Indonesian game? Hold on. Is this an Indonesian game? Let me actually check. It would be pretty funny because on the channel we've been like having a lot of Southeast Asian visual novels. Let me actually double check. I don't think we can find their... Do they not have a Twitter? Oh, let me see. They probably do have it. Oh, they're from Antarctica. Okay. Neat. Used to? She got converted into Team T a while back. She does still drink coffee sometimes. Tea, huh? I don't know if I can do a face reveal. I mean, it's up to you. It's up to you. I mean, if you value your privacy, then don't do it. If you want to share it in social media, then feel free to. It's your choice in the end. That's impossible. Antarctica isn't a place where people live. I mean, you'd be surprised, Spooky. You'd be surprised. Tea, huh? It's not bad, but I couldn't really get into it. You'd like to give it another shot. Maybe my wife could give you some suggestions. Sure, why not? Okay, is there anything we can click here? Maybe wear a mask and work as you wish. As you wish. Okay, is there anything else we can check? Nope. Guess we can go back. Let's see. Oh, news. Murder at Megalo Celebration Mart. Huh? Breaking news. A night shift employee was found dead at the storage area at the Megalo Celebration Mart. With no first-hand witnesses or usable security footage, investigators are scrambling to find the culprit of this brutal attack. We will continue to track the ongoing situation and report the latest findings. Uh-oh. Did we actually... Wait. No. Hold on. Wait, is Clement the one who died? Because he works at the Megalo Celebration Mart. Couldn't the Headless Horseman be the one who killed him? I don't know. It might be someone else, but Yeah, I tried the sunset, but yeah, there's nothing. Local parks and neighborhoods are currently overwhelmed with a large amount of stray cats. Some of these cats are assumed to be escapees from the recent break-in at a nearby animal shelter. Experts are attempting to find the main source of the sudden influx, but are assuring the citizens that there is no threat to public safety. Yeah, feels bad. Is this the end of taxi companies? The new app Drive-In allows anyone to sign up and start getting paid drive-in folks around town. Simply sign up, pass a background check, and you're good to go. Check back in a few weeks for an exclusive interview with the CEO. What would be the motive anyway? Also, there's a headless horseman in this game? Yes, there is. There is. So this game, like I said earlier, was made during a Halloween game jam, and it's basically this old man taxi driver, and he's basically working in a special shift where he drives normal people and not so normal people to their destinations. And before we went, we sent Clement back to his home and gave him a bit of a pep talk. We had the Headless Horseman, and we drove him to Sleepy Hollow, where he managed to find his horse Daredevil. So I don't know if these two are connected, but yeah, I don't know. It feels weird, man. So look at the review. Best taxi cab in the city. Went above and beyond. Headless Horse Lover, 1,820 or 1820. Hold on. That's the year where The Legend of Sleepy Hollow was published. Ah, that is clever. Clever. I see you. I see you. I see you, game dev. Shift 2, Wednesday, October 29th. Passenger sounded really anxious on the phone. This should be the address. Your taxi comes to a steady halt as you park in front of a row of relatively new condominiums. Looking around, you see no activity on this quiet street, and suddenly the door opens and slams abruptly. Oh my God, thank you for showing up so quickly. I'm Ariane. Can you bring me to the Star Pet Supply, Poolsville Veterinary Clinic, Penrose Park, and then back here again? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down a bit there. Why the rush? Oh gosh, I just got back from work not too long ago. I got back and I can't find my cat anywhere. His name is Fives Brutus Pufferfish. I'm afraid he ran away. What in the absolute heck is that name? Fives Brutus Pufferfish. Did you just put names on a dartboard and you decided, okay, I don't know what to name my cat, so I'm gonna throw a dart on this dartboard with a bunch of random names and random things, and whichever three I get, that's what I'm gonna call my cat. Wow. All right, lady. We're gonna move soon, and I'm afraid even if he does come back, I won't be here. Read all these posters, and I need to put them up around town. Name's Brutus Pufferfish. I'd run away too if I had that name. Okay. We can do that, though. Fare's gonna be a bit pricey with all the stops. I've got 14. I don't carry much cash. It's barely enough to cover one trip. Alright, we have choices again. It's fine. Keep it. Let's see if we can find your cat. Or, sorry kid, but this is only enough for one round trip. Like I said, this playthrough, I'm gonna be the nice driver. So, thank you. You don't know how much. Okay, enough. Should get going. Where do you want to head first? Star Pet Supply, please. On 30th and Barcelona. On Barcelona, rather. After a bit of driving, you pull into the bustling shopping plaza. It takes a little while, but you manage to find a parking spot a decent distance from the store. So what's here? Well, this is where we go for 5 supplies. He only eats Mr. Buster brand cat food, and this is the closest place they sold it. We'd walk here a lot, so some of the staff here are familiar with us. You walk your cat? Yeah, he enjoys walks. But sometimes he gets tired and climbs onto my shoulders. Oh wait, sorry, I'm rambling. I'm gonna head to the store now. Be right back. Isn't Muster's that fresh prepared brand? Bit expensive for my tastes. A couple of minutes pass before you see Ariane coming back at a brisk pace. A stack of flyers she went in with now is noticeably smaller. I want to adopt all the cats. Well, would you want to have a cat with that name? That's a real interesting name, to say the least. Okay, so they haven't seen him, but they did let me put up some missing posters around the store. Let me save on the next page. I like the name Wilby. Wilby's a cute name. That's a cute name for a cat. Better than this name that Ariane gave him. That's good. Where to next? Or, hey, I'm sorry, I really don't have the time for the remaining stops. Mr. Nice Guy. The Coolsville Veterinary Clinic. It's on 25th. You start the engine, pull out from the parking lot, and head down towards the clinic. So why the vet? If I was a pet, it'd be the last spot I'd run away to. Hell, dog would just hide hearing the word. You'd think, right? But Fives get along real well with the staff there. I think he and the vet got to know each other well during the operation and treatment. Treatment? The hell happened? Oh, when I first found Fives, he was in a really bad shape. I had to stay with him all night. Since then, the vet's been checking up on him, making sure everything's okay. Oh, we're here. Before you can inquire about any more about what happened with this operation, Ariane has already sped out of the cab through the doors of the vet clinic. Not too long later, she comes back out with even less flyers than she had before. Any luck? No. They said they would call me if anyone brings him in, and that they would send some posters to some of the other clinics. That's good, right? I'm sure he'll turn up. Which part did you want to go to? Or, hey, I'm sorry, but I really don't have the time for the remaining stops. And yeah. Penrose Park. Got it. What's special about Penrose? This is where I found Fives. He was on the side of a trail where I could walk. Something or someone left him there. He was barely moving and he was missing an eye. I brought him to the vet and they were able to help him. Aww, that's so sad. That's so sad. For that first night, I was so scared he wouldn't make it. I don't know why. I just met him. That's how it is sometimes, especially with pets. What if he's hurt? What if something happened to him? Okay, just calm down. Panicking isn't going to help anyone. Listen, I have a sense of what you're going through. That dog I had when I was younger, he ran away too. Spent weeks worrying if he was okay. If someone kidnapped him, or worse. Sometimes there's nothing we can do. It's clear you love and care about him. You can hope he comes home or someone finds him. But life doesn't always work out. At the very least, know that you gave him the best life you could. I know I did. Okay, we're here at Penrose. Thanks. It won't be long. Take as long as you need. Ariane exits the cab and walks around the park. You see her putting her flyers around before losing track of her in the park. A decent chunk of time passes before she returns, with only a few flyers left in her arms. Okay, I'm ready to go home now. The ride back is somber and silent. You keep your eyes on the road, only glimpsing back at moments. Ariane seems lost in thought, with only the occasional glimpse out of the window. As you pull up to the row of condominiums, she finally speaks up. Thanks for everything, mister. I'll be going now. Hey, kid. Wait a second. Hand me one of those flyers. I'll ask around during my shifts. See if anyone's seen anything. Ariane looks up at you, and with a small smile, she hands you a flyer. As she leaves, she speaks up once more. Thanks, from both me and Fives. A few hours later. Slow night. Or just call it for now. Just as the thought of turning in early enters your mind, you hear the door to your taxi open up, followed by the shuffling of someone in the back seat. Turning back to greet your new guest, you're taken aback when you see a floating pair of sunglasses and a tie. Oh, it's an invisible man. Oh, hi. I'm Griffin. Pleasure to meet you, Griffin. Where to? The South Downs, please. South Downs? That's the club downtown, right? One to the well in the back? Yeah, that's right. Meeting a couple of old friends there to catch up. Sounds like fun. It won't be too long of a drive. As your taxi ambles along the asphalt road, the cabin behind you is deathly quiet, as if there's no one there at all. All of a sudden, your passenger speaks up hastily, as if embarrassed. Actually, just let me out of here. I'm really sorry for wasting your time. You sure? Something's the matter? Or, okay, you're the boss. Okay, let's save. Just from the movement of the tie and the glasses, you can tell he hesitates before settling back into the seat. I don't know. This was a bad idea. I should have stayed home. What makes you say that? Someone you don't want to see? No, it's not that. It's nothing. It's nothing you should have to concern yourself with. Been around for a good while. Picked up a few bits of wisdom here and there. Now, I can't see what you look like, but from your voice, I'm guessing you're pretty young and in desperate need of advice. Are you sure? I really don't want to be a bother. We have time to kill. The ride's gonna take a bit longer anyways, or my pleasure. Honest. Yeah, let's be nice. Hey, Lois. Oh, God, no. Stop, Spooky. Stop. I guess. And I see the irony, but I feel like I'm invisible a lot of the time. Not my friends would even notice me if I didn't show up. Don't get me wrong, I love them all. We've been through a lot together, but a lot of times, it feels like I'm just there. It's just this pit in my stomach. I feel like no one cares or notices if I'm there or not. It feels awful. Alright, saving again. Try talking to your friends. Or sometimes you just have to get out of your own head. I just tried talking to him. How can I? How do you tell someone that what you've been doing makes you feel terrible? Okay. Go straight with them. Tell them you need to talk, or confront them about it. They wronged you. Well, they didn't actually wrong him. He just feels out of place because he's invisible. If they're worth a damn, they'll listen. And if they don't, you're better off without them. My experience, most people try to be kind, but a lot of times people are dumb and aren't always aware of how they're affecting others. Okay, maybe I'll try, but it's really hard to talk about. Most important things usually are. Sometimes you just gotta get out of your own head. What do you mean? Oh, 3 choices this time. He seems like a sensitive kid. Empathy's what he needs right now. Or sometimes what people need is a wake-up call to get their life back on track. Just get over yourself. You're overthinking things. Okay, this one is like super harsh, so I'd rather not go for that. I will go with empathy. There's never going to be someone who's a bigger critic of you than yourself. No one's perfect. Everyone's got their own flaws and issues, but the person who knows the worst of it is you. And it's easy to get stuck in this never-ending cycle of self-loathing and self-criticism, when your own thoughts are always gnawing at you. Your friends really didn't want you around. They wouldn't have asked you out. It's okay to put yourself first sometimes. You shouldn't be miserable. You shouldn't have to be miserable to keep everything the same. Change is scary, but change can be good. And don't overthink things. What's that old saying? Never attribute to malice what can be explained by ignorance. There's truth in those words. But how? How am I supposed to do that? I can't flip a switch in my brain to change how I think. If I could, I would. There's nothing I can say that will magically make you feel better about yourself. That's something you have to want for yourself and work on. And, in all honesty, having some trustworthy friends at your side can make that a hell of a lot easier. The remainder of the drive mimics how it started. Silence. You pull up to the South Downs Club. Looking to the passenger cabin, you say, "Well, here we are. I've been thinking about what you said, and I think you're right. I need to have a talk with my friends. A real talk. I have to work on myself. I don't know how things will turn out. But I know nothing will change if I don't do anything. I think I'm ready now. Thank you, Mr. Taxi Driver. I mean it." With that, your passenger departs, gently closing the door behind him. You watch as the tie and sunglasses head towards the club, moving with a shake of nervousness, but also with purpose. Not long after they enter, you lose track of them in the crowd. The following day. Oh, it's 2 per night. I see. Interesting. Coffee here is pretty good. Great prices, too. Alright, let's talk to Naomi. He's been coming here a lot lately. Must be a busy week. Hey, aren't you that citrus sushi guy? Yep, that's me. Oh, he's still alive. Oh, thank goodness. Haven't I also seen you at the Megalo Celebration Mart? You're that guy walking around with a fancy tablet. Yep, that's me. Yeah, I stream every once in a while. Oh, you do streaming? Is it on OnlyFans? No! No. I actually stream on... Whisper something into her ear. Oh, it's that funny purple website. Hey, the funny purple website is where I'm streaming here as well. And on YouTube too. The funny red website. Yeah, here's my business card. There's a club that really likes their red aesthetic a few hours up north. I heard there's a famous freelance hacker that used to go there a lot. Not sure what happened to him. Maybe I'll drop by one of those days. Freelance hacker, huh? Okay, I think we should be fine. Yeah, it seems like the mic died for a bit. Sorry about that. But I think we should be good. Alright, let's read this again. This Halloween is gearing up to be one of the biggest ever. With the potential of Megalo Celebration Mart getting pushed off stage, Spectre Halloween has joined the battle. With their constant flow of brand new and fresh costume ideas, Spectre Halloween has been creeping up behind Megalo Celebration Mart, waiting for their time to strike. Who will win the ultimate showdown between retail giants? Oh, it's okay, you don't have to delete the message. And don't worry about it, but I appreciate you telling me. Thank you. Because sometimes the mic does that. I don't know why. It feels weird. Missing persons report. Reports of missing individuals have increased since last year at around the same time this year. This has been an ongoing trend for several decades that has stumped local authorities. Historians say that the unusual shift in disappearances may possibly go back further than originally thought. Investigators are looking for patterns and signs for the cause of this phenomenon. Please contact local police if you see these individuals. Okay. Oh, we have the poster. Looks like she made it all the way out here. Hope she finds him. Alright, let's continue. Thursday, October 30th. right, who are we gonna have today? See you, Jerry. Good luck with bingo. Okay, time to get back out there. See if anyone needs a ride. Maybe tonight we'll be quiet. Might be able to turn in early for once. Oh, there is this. As if the universe could hear your thoughts, a voice from behind startles you, causing the entire taxi to jolt. Tails is in the backseat. You should be able to find. No, it's a cat. Yeesh, stop yelling. You're hurting my ears. It's rude to yell at your guests, you know. Canonically inaccurate. Oh my god, that's not Tails. Asian Raven, hello. Collecting yourself, you take a glance at your rear view mirror, seeing an abnormally large cat sitting up in the passenger seat wearing some sort of a sports jacket. When did you get there? I hopped in when that last geezer left. So anyways, can you take me to the train station? I'm getting out of this dump. Wait a second. Sorry, but do you have like an owner or something? Hey, watch it. I don't need no orders. Now let me read the history. Do I look like an ordinary house cat to you? I don't need no humans. I don't need no owners. I can take care of myself just fine. I don't need anyone. Jeez, sore subject. You sure? Because your mug reminds me of this poster a passenger of mine gave me yesterday. The hell are you talking about, geezer? I told you to bring me to the train station. Do your job. All right. He doesn't have one eye. Just exactly like Ariane said. Oh. So it's not just a regular house cat. It's an anthropomorphic cat. Fine. Just answer some questions for me while I take you there. You an old geezer, would you? Fine. You're Ariane's cat, aren't you? No. She was my human, but not anymore. I left her. How'd you do that? I could tell what was going on. She was gonna leave me behind, so I left her first. Right, choices. You should go back. She really misses you. Or, I don't think that's right. She really cares about you. Don't try to trick me. I saw the signs. She was packing up all her stuff like my last humans. Or they threw me out. Threw me out like trash. Like she was going to. All the comfy beds, the big house, was all gone, just like that. What would you know anyways? Oh, more choices. Okay, so we have a lot of effort last night looking for you. Putting up those missing posters all around town. Or not every pet owner will get their pet's favorite food for them every time. Or I know she found you at Penrose Park and helped you get better. Or you're right. It's none of my business. Okay, she'll be the first. She thinks I'm a little like a lost toy, that I belong to her. Stop talking. You don't know anything. Damn, why are you so rebellious? What do I mean, pet? Oh, it's... Oh, we have... Ah, so you have to go for all the choices. Okay. Okay, we'll go with this one. I know she found you at Penrose Park, helped you get better. I didn't ask for that. I would have been fine without her. Save? Ooh, it's either she didn't have to bring you to the vet either, or you should be grateful. Okay, there's this. She stayed with you the whole night even. Shut up! You don't know anything about us. Oh, what's your Twitch again? Same name. Same name, Najumu, but it's one word. Okay. Not every pet owner would get their pet's favorite food every time. Alright, I'm gonna go for that one. So what? Oh. Heralds of Light? Oh, is that your account, Shinraven? Oh. Did you get your account back? Finally? Oh, it's your Final Fantasy XIV account. I see. I thought your streaming account was back. Huh? I wish. Oh, man. That's unfortunate. So what? My last owners brought Mr. Mewsters. They didn't want me. Your last owners don't sound like the type who couldn't even afford a cab fare. Fresh cat food is expensive. Ariane's not your last owners. Alright, let me save here. Oh, there's some interesting branching choices. Stop acting like it's a big deal. It's just food. You see my point yet? Okay. Okay, you're right. I'm dumb. Are you happy? Take me back. I miss Ariane. I miss home. With a smirk on your face, you make a U-turn at the next intersection, heading back into town, towards the condominium from the day before. As you get closer, your passenger suddenly starts to exclaim, Hey! Hey! Stop the taxi! Let me out of the next intersection, around the corner. You oblige, parking right after the next turn. You can even ask what this is about. You see that the passenger has reverted to the form of a normal cat who jumped on the window, leaving only his jacket behind. Oh! So he's a, weird cat? Question mark? But weird cat means, you need to transform from human to cat. Weird. Looking out, you see him running towards a familiar sight. A young girl with a stack of flyers plastering them whenever she can. You watch as he pounces through the stack, sending flyers everywhere. As the torrent of paper settles, he meows loudly, now sitting in her arms. Oh, oops. Fives! Oh my god, I missed you so much. Where have you been? I was so worried. Are you okay? Buster Wolf. Sorry, I couldn't resist. You idle for a short while, watching as tears stream down Ariane's face as Five snuggles up against her. With a satisfied smile, you start up your taxi and drive off. Happy ending, indeed. 2 hours later. Hey, someone's coming over to the taxi. Is that Ghost Guy? You witness a ghost billowing towards you and waving. As you stop, they immediately enter your taxi. Hey there, where to? Anywhere is fine. Just drive. It's better not question. Or, hey, slow down there. What's going on? Okay, page 4. Where's page 4? Okay. No time to explain. Just drive. Without hesitation, you start up the car. All right. Phew. Thanks for that. It could be the dude who was dead? Maybe, who knows? Excuse me, do I know you? Or, I almost didn't recognize you. Excuse me, do I know you? What? Is it Clement? Or Clement? What do you mean? It's me. I was here last time. Oh, it's you. Clement lifted the sheets to reveal himself before revealing his face again. Sorry. I just had to get out of there. Why did you call for me? Didn't want to startle you. I think that might have been the least of my worries. What's up with the ghost costume? This? Oh, it's just to keep things festive, is all. Also got me out of work. I never work on holidays, so I made an excuse to ditch. No, he isn't the guy who died, Fran. The guy who died also works in the supermarket, but it's not Clement. Clement is alive. We even see him in, before we start, the second shift. Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. It's times like these that I forget I'm working through Halloween. These just meld together sometimes. Oh yeah! My grandfather was really happy when I ran into you again. He appreciated our talk from last time. He wanted to give you a special discount. Really? He doesn't have to. I'll still pay for all my sushi. He insisted. Don't mind if I do then. I'll stop by sometime. You hear a loud thud from the roof of your cab. Oh! Oh my god. Well, he just barged in and while the taxi is driving, knocked him unconscious. God damn, bad wolf. Oh, he's just seemed like a nice guy. A giant furry creature crashes through the window, slamming Clement and knocking them unconscious in the process. Oh! Target can run from me, eh? A werewolf dressed in a trench coat with a fedora stares you down. Hell just happened? Where'd he come from? Big B? Big B. Speaking of Big B, I should actually play the Wolf Among Us someday. I heard a lot of people say it's pretty nice. Yeah, it is from a Wolf Among Us. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I should give it a shot sometime. We'll see though. No sudden movements now. Keep your eyes looking forward. Wait, an unknown in the back seat. Is the kid all right? You hear groaning in the back. Yeah, he'll be fine. Wolf Among Us too soon, hopium. Yeah, well, it's been in limbo for a while, but it's been pretty rough for the games that were made by Telltale after Telltale died. Like we still couldn't get the Batman game. We can't buy it from stores now. We can't buy the what's it called? The Back to the Future one. We can't buy the Strong Bad / Homestar Runner one. I do own the whole collection on Steam though, so that's fine. But no people can actually buy it. Even Poker Night 1 and 2, you can't even buy that. And these were pretty like funny crossovers. Like even if you don't like poker, like the banter that you see with the characters was pretty nice. I'm still working on a happy birthday mod for little sister. Well, good luck. Yeah, I really wanted to try the Back to the Future one, especially after watching Back to the Future 2 and Back to the Future 3 again recently. It just feels bad, man. So, is this a robbery or what? How did you get in exactly? I didn't even see you come in at all. It's a nostalgia trip, yeah. It is. It is, like, even from, like, looking at the screens and whatnot. You know, here's a fun fact. The guy who they hired to sound like Michael J. Fox in the game eventually voiced Gambit in X-Men '97, which is actually pretty cool. I'm not a fan of Borderlands, but Tales from the Borderlands is great. Yeah, I haven't even seen that one either. I know Laura Bailey is in it. I think Troy Baker as well? I'm not sure. I think both are in it. Magic. Like, actual magic? Yep. I'm even lucky that I didn't lose any of my body parts to get in here. But in all seriousness, though, just follow the ghost in here. I think that it's such a big werewolf guy following you into a taxi. Alright, good. All clear. Sorry about that. Need to make sure you weren't being followed. Being followed or watched. Or that you were a body snatcher or something. You can relax now. I've got some questions, so let's hear it. Anyways, the name is Biggs. Detective Biggs. Oh my god. This is intentional. Oh my god, some of the references in this. We were just talking about Bigsby, right? We were just talking about Bigsby right now, and this guy is called Detective Biggs. I see. Biggs flashes his gold badge at you. Let me say it. What brings you here, detective? Oh, what do you do with my passenger? Official business. More specifically, Biggs cracks open a spoke. Investigation of a murder. So, about 2 nights ago, I believe one of your passengers was a young fellow. Amber eyes. About your height. Wearing chef's clothes and a multicolored headband. Am I correct? How the hell did he know that? Let me see. Yeah, what about it? Wow, just like that? If it's anything involved with the cops, I wouldn't want to deal with that. What other people do ain't my problem. Fair enough. I'm here to tell you that your passenger may be a suspect in a crime. What did he do? It's what he didn't do. You saw the headlines, haven't you? Dead Megalo Celebration Mon employee. The whole company is in deep water now. Are you save scumming an interactive narrative game? No, listen, Shin Raven, we're not save scumming. We are keeping tabs on the options, right? Because maybe we need to do actual routes, right? Because I want to be a nice driver for this first playthrough, and then we can go for being a bad, like a jerk, right? Sounds like save scumming. I mean, you can feel free to do that. You can feel free to say that. Oh, it's all good. Don't worry about it. Probably explains the costume from earlier. That's pretty serious. What did that have to do with my passenger? Victim was seen last Tuesday, working in a night shift. However, they never clocked out. Your passenger was working the same shift that should have noticed something. Alright. Strange. You didn't say anything about a missing employee, or sounds real serious. Yeah, well, if you're feeling sleepy, friend, and you want to get some rest, then do get some rest. That's very important. There is always the archives if you want to check. I love giving friends a hard time when they play games. Oh, I don't know. Detroit Become Human. They're so conflicted with the choice. Then the option they choose wasn't their desired outcome, so they load the save. I call them out all the time. Well, here's the thing. I do the saves because there is no autosave, apparently. So, it's okay. I can stay up a little bit longer. Oh, alright. Fair enough. Yeah, Detroit Become Human. Man. Yeah, I think the only good thing about that one is that Clancy Brown is in this. Nothing else. David Cage games. They're certain of a certain quality. Not of the good kind. You didn't like Detroit? Well, the writing feels a little too... It feels like it's trying to be smart when it's not. I mean, it's probably worse in other games, but yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. The one with Kara's story is disappointing. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that one. But yeah, I mean, I'll say it's a little bit better than some of Cage's other offerings. Oh, he's got a nice hat, though. Care to elaborate? I need to go back to Heavy Rain. Oh, God. Heavy Rain. And Indigo Prophecy. Wait, Oh yeah, Heavy Rain. Heavy Rain. Jason! Where are you, Jason? Jason! That's the only thing I remember from that. It's perfect. It's the perfect meme. Where are you, Jason? Jason! Jason! Oh my god. Yeah, that scene was so stupid. I think that was probably like the only thing that is memorable when it comes to that game. As you said, he was here Tuesday night. I drove him home. Anything you might have said? Anything about the employees? Not really. Seemed like he was struggling at the job. Since he wanted to keep his family's restaurant afloat. Interesting. How well do you know him? I don't know him personally. I just go to his grandfather's sushi place from time to time, which he now owns. What's the place? Citrus Sushi. Very interesting. Haven't tried the place, but sushi sounds good. Go for some right now. You see Biggs write down on his notepad. But it's been so long that I'm definitely considering going back. Well, just don't take it too seriously, and then you would be fine. Well, we don't know where he is, but we're gonna process him. Assess if he's the culprit or not. Might or might not be out the day after. It depends. Anything else you want to add? Is there? Let me save. Here, the rest are just as good tearjerkers. I did watch a playthrough of someone streaming Life is Strange before. I did enjoy it. It was pretty nice. It looked pretty good. I heard mixed opinions about the prequel, but the sequel is apparently good. Honestly, though, honestly, I would say Before the Storm, yes. Honestly, I would say that Life is Strange could have been fine as one game. It's definitely something I want to play, but I think it wasn't as good as the OG. Yeah, because it's not done by the same team. It's not done by Dontnod. I heard the one with the two brothers. That's the game that is its own separate game continuity. I haven't seen that one yet, actually. The prequel is Captain Spirit? I think so, yeah. Oh, I do have a good movie idea. Oh, movie suggestion? Okay. Oh, sure. Not a problem at all. Happy to help. Howl's Moving Castle. Oh, we got some Ghibli. Got some Ghibli. We like some Ghibli. Movie night? Actually, I haven't done a movie night for the longest while. We should get back to that. We did do movie nights before. We did watch a few Ghibli movies. We did watch Taxi Driver. We did watch what else? We did watch a Thai horror movie. That was pretty good. I actually forgot its name, but we also watched man, what else? A Beverly Hills Cop 1. Yeah, we should like try to find more movie nights. The last one I did was 2 weeks ago. Watched The Mist. The Mist. Could have sworn I heard about that one. Is that based off of a Stephen King novel? My little sister. It is. Okay. It is a Stephen King adaptation. Okay. So I think, is it the one where the people are stuck in the supermarket? And they couldn't go out because of this mist that was going to kill them? Yes. I did watch that one. It was okay. It was okay. Oh, sister draw me a little picture of the dog from the movie. Oh, that's nice. That's good to hear. It was alright. Yeah, it was alright. Like, I understand Stephen King is a great novelist, but I'm not the big not too keen about most of his works. The movie changed the ending from the original book, and Stephen King was like, "Oh my God, I wish I came up with that." The hell? Oh shoot, sorry. I didn't realize there was someone else in here in the car with us. Oh yeah, he was here earlier. I think he was out cold. I mean, take him off your hands? I did just sit on him. Oh, that's alright. I can just take care of that. You sure? Alright. Big shrugs. So, according to you, Clement was here in this taxi when the murder occurred. Ooh, Corpse's Bride. I actually need to watch that too. But eyewitnesses placed him at the scene of the crime after hours. How can a suspect have an alibi and be at the scene of the crime at the same time? I got it. Not looking for a normal murderer. The culprit must have been someone who can assume the appearance of others. Take me back to the station. Think I cracked this case wide open. What a coincidence. We're approaching the station right now. Appreciate your cooperation. Have a good one. Guess I should drop Clement back home. And so, the werewolf detective caught the true murderer of the Megalo Celebration Mart, a shapeshifter impersonating various people, including Clement. Clement was cleared as a suspect and was fully committed to ensuring the Citrus Sushi restaurant was thriving. Ooh! Wow, that was a pretty good conclusion. You're not as bad as everyone says you are. The day after. Here it is. One last shift. Do you think he would like our Halloween-themed drinks? He left the body. What if he's interested in my experimental homemade spicy aged pumpkin quadruple latte with a fried egg on top, seasoned with exotic spices wrapped in a tortilla with a side of fish sauce? Girl, stop cooking. Stop. What is this? What is this, like, messed up latte? Get out of here. Let's not experiment on our customers. That's a Wolf Among Us reference? Oh, okay. Now let's go upstairs again. It's just a mug. Neat. You're not as bad as everyone says you are. Ah, I see. You know, this place is pretty neat. I'll probably keep coming back here for a while. Let's try to close up a little earlier for tonight. I still need to go and pick up my sister. Could you drop me off really quickly on the way there? I need some time to get my costume together. Sure, but you get to clean up the upstairs area today. Alrighty, fine. Alright, let's check the news. Full moon viewing event at Town Hall. Happy Halloween, folks. Looks like the skies are mostly clear tonight. Everyone will be able to see the full moon. Join us at Town Hall for festivities and activities. Telescopes and other freebies will be available for attendees. Local authorities have arrested the suspect who has been believed to be responsible for the recent murder at the Megalo Celebration Mart. The suspect was said to be an imposter posing as an employee. There will be a trial in the coming week. Stay tuned for more. After a year-long hiatus, Citrus Sushi, a returning sushi restaurant, has unveiled its grand reopening at the end of the coming week. Join the grand reopening for complimentary appetizers. Don't miss out on this culinary return. Okay, what's the message here? For a limited time, new customers get 10% off their entire meal. Only at Citrus Sushi, 1602 Dennis Street, or 1602. Friday, October 31st. Start today, huh? It's finally Halloween. One last shift. Just in time for the weekend. Yeah, sushi's pretty nice. Sushi's pretty nice. Any type of like salmon sushi, that's something that I really like. Yes, salmon. Salmon is delicious. But shop I go to. Spicy tuna. Ooh. Yeah, I need to actually eat like a proper tuna, right? I don't mind crab. Oh, crab is also delicious. Like an actual tuna, not the stuff you see in cans. Like fresh tuna. That's something that I hope to actually eat. Before you have the chance to even start, looking for potential passengers, a woman enters the passenger cabin. She begins to speak to you before you even have a chance to respond. Hello? She looks at you expectantly. Hello? The response sparks a light in her eyes. Hi, my name is Stella. Could you drive me to Mount Aurora Hospital? The one by the Thousands Peak College? I can't eat tuna because I'm allergic? Ah, yeah, food allergies are the worst. The absolute worst. I want to try the thing where they made the cup with like a seasoned vinegar. Then they put a live squid on it. No, I have not, Shin Raven. I have not. It does sound kind of scary. To the hospital? Are you hurt? I just need to get there. No rush. There's someone I need to find. Sure, as long as you can afford it. Oh, yeah, I can afford it. Oh no, she's sweating profusely. You know what that means. She's broke. She awkwardly shuffles in her seat, clearly showing some form of discomfort to the question. Every video I see where they put it for the first time are a little weirded out and intimidated, and they bite in their expression of surprised satisfaction. I like shrimp tempura, deep fried California roll. Now this one I still haven't tried yet, deep fried California roll. In fact, I haven't even tried like deep fried sushi to begin with. That is interesting, but also could be potentially delicious or potentially not so delicious. Haven't had deep fried California roll. Ah, she's lying. Chocolate brown cookies with vanilla syrup. That sounds pretty delicious. Alright, let's get back to the game. Uh-oh. Oh no. Ah! It crashed! No! Why did it crash? Ah. Well, that sucks. Alright. We'll be back. We'll get out of the void. Don't worry, guys. We shall be back. Yeah, see? That's why I saved. See, Shin Raven? That's why I saved, because you may never know. Some of these games can crash. Some of these games can crash. Alright, I'll just speed through this. Alright, do I actually skip? I don't think there's a skip option. Okay, we can go. Okay, we did read this. Okay, now let us actually save. Oh, I can tell you're lying. You don't actually have money on, do you? No. But I swear, it's because I actually don't have any money. I was trying to be malicious, or I wasn't trying to be malicious or anything. Was it until then? Yeah, it was until then. Until then, and OBS were not friends at all. They were not friends at all. That game, almost every time I streamed it, crashed 2-3 times per stream once we transitioned into like a different cutscene. I don't know why. Like if I run the game without OBS, it's perfectly fine, but the game hates OBS for some reason. And it's not even like a heavy performance game for it to crash. I mean, being patient throughout the story made it worth it regardless. Yeah, Until Then is a fantastic game. I really do need to get to the hospital. Suppose it's not that far. Look for other potential passengers on the way there as well. Alright, well... You let out a deep sigh. Let's get going then. Don't expect this to happen again. Thank you so much, sir. You prepare to drive down the street. You catch a better glimpse of the woman through your rear view mirror. She should be illuminated by the streetlights, but it seems like the light is passing straight through her, as if no one was there. Is she a ghost? Ah, you're not exactly alive, are you? She jolts in her seat from the question. Taking a few seconds to finally regain her composure, she responds, No, I don't think I am. But at the same time, something is telling me that I'm not exactly dead either. Sorry for not being upfront about it. I was trying not to startle you. I didn't think you would even respond to me. Well, you picked the right cab. It's just another day for me. Yeah, just YouTube the trailer. Looks similar to this game, not graphic intensive. Yeah. I strongly recommend giving Until Then a shot because like it is so emotionally powerful. It's definitely worth the check. Alright, let me just fix myself for a bit. This is normal? Anyways, what happened to you? You start the car and begin to drive. I think I was in a car accident. I saw a taxi of some sort. Looks similar to this one. Ooh, that taxi that killed the pedestrian. She's the pedestrian. Taxi similar to this one. That must be. When I woke up, I was lying in a ditch on the side of the road. I thought people were ignoring me when I tried asking them for help. At some point, I realized that they couldn't even see me. And you've just been wandering then? She nods and looks away, slightly shaken from having to present the truth. We'll say that must be rough. It's alright. I'll get you to where you need as soon as possible. Shouldn't take too long. Oh, and don't worry about the fee. Really? Really. Our company covers for the costs for situations like this. Well, thank you anyway. She pauses for a moment. Wait, for situations like this? Oh, so you mentioned that something was telling you that you aren't dead? Could you elaborate a little bit on that? I felt something pulling me towards the hospital. I figured that I'm not quite alive. Maybe my body could be there. I was too afraid to go in, so I ran away. Now I'm here. It's been a bit. I think I'm ready to see what's in there now. What do you plan to do once we get there? I'm not sure. What could I even do like this? If I remember correctly, you should be able to simply just reconnect with your body when you find it. I'm not sure how much longer you have. I thought that extra tidbit of information they threw at us training all those years ago would come in handy now. I thought that extra tidbit of information they threw at they threw at us in training oil all those years ago. Which would come in handy, man. How do you know all this? That's classified. She looks defeated. It must be an NDA. I get it. But I don't know. I don't know if I want to go. I want to go back. Alright, hopefully we should be good now. Okay, we're good. Jazzy? I'll never get tired of jazzy music. There we go. Something less dramatic. Anyway, the usual drop-off? Hold up. This music is very familiar. But I actually forgot its name. Oh, what is it? What is it? Oh my god, it's just so familiar, but I can't remember what it's called. You start up the car and begin driving. Yes, sir. Straight to the mountains. Remind me why it has to be the mountains again. It's the highest point around this area. That means it takes the least amount of effort for me to return home from here. So, you don't really need me to drive you there? Nope. Always take a free ride. Fine by me. After a few moments of silence, it begins to speak again. Do you remember the last time I was in this taxi? People used to be afraid of the idea of a moon spirit. Takes a brief moment, recalling its memories. Although, that might have been my fault. Okay, this is just basically the moon using a variety of meme faces. You know, I never did figure it out. What exactly did you do? I may or may not have chased some students throughout the school during their little test of courage. Ah, so that's what started the rumors. I just wanted to say hi, but they ran so fast. One of them even tried to fight me. What a brave little guy. You know you're not supposed to do that. Yeah, but sometimes rules are meant to be broken. Let out a long sigh. I swear I won't do it again. It was just a one-time thing. I just wanted to spice up their annual Halloween event. But instead, a rumor of the evil moon spirit started spreading. It's all good. I got time to clear up that reputation. No problem. But anyways, did you hear what Stella said about B? She said I helped her feel less lonely. That I was like a guide. Maybe people finally see B as more than some evil, all-consuming moon. How did you even find her? I saw her wandering around, lost and confused. So I thought maybe I'd throw a hint here or there. Eventually, when I saw you nearby, I just had to lead her to you. There's no one better for a case like this. This is true. Not sure why my coworkers would have caught on in that situation. Well, come on. So what do you think? Did I do a good job? He's a weirdo, alright. He's a weirdo. I suppose you could say you're a guide of some sort, if that's what you really want. Or you're just a stalker. Ooh, shall I make it my new title? How about... Waves his hand in front of it. The Celestial God. I like the sound of that. I think Moonlight Menace is more fitting. The surprised Pikachu. Does have a certain ring to it. You're welcome. What do you think of my performance this year? I super polished myself just for tonight. I even asked my friends to clear up the weather. I think they did a great job. Don't you ask them every time? I do, but sometimes they're busy with other things. But that's okay. I'll just keep trying. I should be around for another 50 billion years or so. That sounds about right. How do you even keep track of that? I don't. You guys are pretty good at tracking my age, so why should I bother? And what if we're all gone? I haven't thought of that, actually. Keeping track of my age wasn't even a concern of mine until you guys popped out of nowhere and said, BAM! You have this long to live. Now you have your fancy science and technology, or whatever it is called nowadays. It's still the same. It tries to speak under its breath. Nice. That was a pretty good guess. You humans are so interesting. Speaking of humans, you're aware of the normal human activities, right? How do you think the turnout was for this year? Surely people were in awe of my grand display. Alright, save. Everyone's looking at you. I think you were in the paper, or no one's looking at you. It's just another full moon for us. Happens every month. Gotta be nice. Really? Nice! I think I really nailed the look this year. Looks like all your prep paid off. Well done. As your conversation wraps up, you can see the observation point at the peak of the mountain where the road ends. Alright, here we are. Opens the door and pauses for a moment before exiting the cab. The moon is a pretty chill rock. Well, he's pretty chill. He's got lots of funny faces too. Thanks for the ride, old friend. I might not see you in 19 years, but I'll be around. Just give me a holler if you need anything, and I'll see what I can do. Bye, buddy. See you around. And so came the end of Halloween. As you step out of the cab and pull out an expensive cigar, you take a look at the sky. The full moon shines brightly, lighting up the scenery around you with a beautiful glow. It's not a bad way to start off your retirement. And with a puff of your cigar, your final shift is over. Thanks for playing. Ooh. Wow, he has, wearing shades. Finish the game. All right. Oh, he's gone now. He has a cigar in here. He was standing in the title screen, but he's not using a cigar anymore. Yeah. All right, we got the good ending, but now, now, oh, no, hold on. Now, we need to be a jerk. We need to be a jerk. We need to be a jerk. So let's see what happens if we say, sorry, pal, but this is a taxi, not animal control. Oh, come on, man, listen. I'll give you a good review, please. I really don't want Daredevil out there by himself for too long. This guy isn't gonna let up. I really don't want to file a complaint with HQ either. Oh. No, we can't do that? Okay. We'll go to Irving Square. We drive down the familiar streets and the road of the city, passing buildings both old and new. After a short while, you see the Irving Monument piercing the amber sky as you near Washington Square. If you could hear your thoughts, your passenger holds his head out of the window before loudly exclaiming, I don't see him! Can you drive around the square? I don't know why, but he likes being around the monument. Sure thing. Give me 1 second. You drive around the full perimeter of the square. You see no sign of a horse here anytime recently. Damn, he's not here. Can you get us to Sleepy Hollow? Okay, let's go. Okay, so... Oh. Okay, let's pick... I don't have time for this. I've already wasted enough time as is. I'm flooring it! You press down all your weight on the gas pedal, your taxi roaring into life as it rockets forward. Rapidly approach the stallion ahead of you. But as you head closer, you watch as the stallion's trot turned into a canter, and then a gallop. What the hell are you doing? You pull up alongside the horse, and neither of you want to slow down. This is the horse that has wasted your evening. You won't let him win. Oh my god, there's Hit the Horse. Oh no. Oh no. There's Hit the Horse. Don't do it. Okay, we're not doing it. gonna try to pull ahead of it and cut it off at the next turn. You push your trusty taxi to its limits, overtaking the stallion. As you reach the intersection, you whip around the corner, cutting off the beast in its tracks. The beast drops its hindquarters, digging its front hooves into the ground to slow down. And before it can turn and start running to the other direction, your passenger rushes out, doing his best to calm the beast. Whoa! Hey there, boy. Everything's okay. I'm here now. Let's just settle down, alright? The horse, recognizing its rider's presence, finally calms down, waiting to be mounted. The beast under control, the rider turns to you. What the hell is your problem, man? You could have hit him. Telling everyone I know to avoid your camp like the plague. Come on, Daredevil, we're out of here. As the Headless Horseman rides after the nearest supermarket, you light your previous present within the jack-o'-lantern extinguish, leaving you with just a hollow shell on the verge of spoiling. Oh man, that was funny. Okay, we have Clement right now. So what are we gonna do? Oh, there's Skip. Okay. Really? You don't look like you dressed for the part. He tugs and looks at his clothes. Oh yeah, I took it off earlier. I didn't want people to know that I was working at the super depressing minimum wage job. Is working at the Megalomart really that bad? You have no idea. You're dressed like that. Guessing that means you work elsewhere too. My real job is different. Skip. Not really anymore, because he's visiting the sushi shop. Or just a sushi enjoyer. I just enjoy it when I can. Is the owner still around? Okay, Skip. Dangerous driver! Do not get into this taxi! Oh my god. We're a dangerous driver, guys. Alright, Skip. Alright. We're not gonna help you look for the cat. Sorry, kid. But this is only enough for one round trip. Oh. Okay. I guess... Could you just take me to Penrose Park then? What's special about Penrose? Alright, Skip. Okay, you're the boss. Looking back, even though all you see of your passenger is just a tie and sunglasses, you tell there's a hesitation as he reaches the door handle. Say nothing. The door opens, and before you know it, you're all alone. Ah, what a strange fellow. Okay, bye. Not your problem, I guess. I don't think that's right. You should go back. She really misses you. Don't try to trick me. Okay, Skip. You're right, it's none of my business. Honestly, just shut up, geezer. Humans are the worst. You only care about yourselves. Stick me to the train station and leave me alone. The ride to the train station is tense. One more word, and you fear your passenger will pounce forward, claws extended. After what seems like an eternity, you reach the station, just as the next train arrives. Without a word, Fives leaves your taxi and scrambles up in one of the cabins by climbing through an open window. You take your leave, and not too long after, you heard the whistle of the train departing the station. Alright. It's better not to question it. You got it. Huh. So this is a robbery or what? Not exactly. Robbing you would have had to be more complex. Never mind. I'd rather not know. Suit yourself. Skip. What passenger? Never mind. I'll just tell him later then. So, about 2 nights ago, Skip. Sorry, client confidentiality. Alright. Well, not good for any of us, but you know what I mean. I'm here to tell you that your passenger may be a suspect in a crime. Especially since the Megalo Celebration Mart is pretty big on festivities like Halloween. Are they really? Figured they were just a glorified party store. Well, to each their own. Interesting. How well do you know him? Fate is still young. What if? Hey, you feeling hungry? Biggs takes a moment to think. Not terribly. I should grab dinner soon. Gotta go somewhere to eat then? I know a nice cafe we could go to. I'm interested. What do you have in mind? Here's the address. I'll mark it on your map. Nice. Great. Meet up with you later then. And so the werewolf detective and the taxi driver met up at the local cafe. The citrus sushi owner cafe safe and back at his humble abode, Biggs and the driver both went out to scout the raddest restaurant they could find. And nobody cared about the homicide. Brilliant. Oh man, this is so silly. The culprit might have gotten away, sure, but who cares about that anyway? What's more satisfying than an end-day meal? The Megalo Celebration Mart shut down. While there wasn't enough evidence to prove anyone had committed the murder, the body snatcher lurks and plans to feast on their next victim. Those lips are sealed, provide no information. Here it is. One last shift. Is there any new news? Oh, there it is. Local authorities urge residents to stay inside and stay vigilant of suspicious activity. Working on finding the criminal at hand, says Detective Biggs. No Celebration Mart is closed for the time being. Redacted. A large chunk of news is missing, almost as if it were misprint. But you know, this is clear a section moved last minute by the higher-ups at HQ. Unlikely the news didn't have any backup articles ready to go, so they simply had to cut it. Who knows what it could have been about, but they should have hit it better. Alright, let's skip. Sorry, lady, no free rides. I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Wait, please. I really need to get to the hospital. The first person to talk to me in days. It's kind of hard to explain. What? What do you mean? As you turn around, you catch a better glimpse of the woman in the passenger cabin. She should be illuminated by the street lights, but it seems the light is passing straight through her, as if no one was there. Wrong place, wrong time, huh? Yeah, I suppose so. instructions. That's how you really feel. I won't stop you. But at the very least, consider everything you'll be leaving behind. Sometimes it's easy to miss the most obvious things when there's a lot on your mind. She takes a moment to consider all the input you've given her tonight. After a few minutes, she looks... Okay, we already got that. Yeah, I thought of something similar when I was young. Or do you believe that? She cracks a smile. What? No, of course not. That was before I understood how big the moon actually was. Speaking of which, I hear that's supposed to be quite the rare occurrence. Full moon on Halloween? What are the chances of that? Supposedly, it happens every 19 years or so. Really? So, this is my first full moon Halloween? Not even alive to see it? Oh, we already read that. Thanks for the ride, sir. It was good talking to you. Goodbye, kid. Bye, sir. Stella steps out of the corner and closes the door. You watch as he disappears beyond the hospital doors. Her fate now completely out of your hands. And she would never wake up again, trapped in a dream that she chose to endure. Oh! Shortly after, well, you're annoying to be around. Hi? Oh my god. Okay, someone out there likes a couple of doggos. Oh, lighten up. You know it's been fun every time. Right? Right? Sure. Surprise Pikachu face, yeah. No, I'm enjoying this song right now. I mean, it's alright. Just makes the night feel serious, you know? Like, why so serious? Okay, Heath Ledger. You're just a stalker. But I was trying to help her. You know what? That's okay. I was still able to get her some help. I suppose that's true. Boy, what a way to spend an early afternoon on a Monday. Babysitting a friend that's high? No. Wow. Wow. That I feel sorry for you, Shin Raven. Taking care of someone who is doing the thing. Who's doing the thing. Well, good luck. No one's looking at you. Just another full moon for us. Happens every month. No one? I must be too bright. I have to work on that. Your conversation. Alright, skip. That's it. That's it. I decided that your opinion of me is unacceptable. I have to prove to you how great I can be. I know exactly how to delay your retirement. I'll be seeing you in 19 years. Wait, I'd not even be alive in 19 years. Nah, you'd win. Just get out of here, Moon. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here, you memester. Get out of here, you memester. I'll make sure of it. Bye-bye. And so came the end of Halloween. As you step out of the cab and pull off an expensive cigar, you take a look at the sky. Why this moon got a chiseled skin? Because he's a memester. He's having faces of characters who are memes. Deep crimson red fills the sky. What was once simply a full moon is now a blood moon. The phone rings before you could even pull out your lighter. Yes? We're postponing your retirement. We just got a massive influx of paranormal activity. Welcome to the overtime shift. Thanks for playing. Yeah, that's it. The retirement has been delayed. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, pretty short and sweet. We didn't take it for too. We didn't go for too long, but it's intentional because I've been thinking like having like 1 or 2 weeks of like short VNs before we hop on to a Wolf Among Us now. We'll see. We'll see. I have other things, other VNs that we'll check out. We'll check a Wolf Among Us eventually. Don't worry. But that was Spirit Driver. It's a pretty nice experience. I know it was made for a game jam, so I wasn't expecting it to be that long. Like CVS 2? Oh, here's the thing. I played CVS 2 and the Fighting Collection on Saturday. But this week we'll be playing Alpha 3 Upper. We will get to CVS 2 because we're going to have a stream hopefully for all 8 games. Oh, you missed it? Yeah, I did manage to play all 8 games on Saturday. You can check it later if you want. But we'll be playing Alpha Upper in a few days. However, tomorrow we'll be playing City of the Wolves, and this week's character is going to be Hokuto Maru. So this little guy is now a mid-sized guy, right? He's now a teen. And he managed to have a little bit more of Andy's techniques, and with that, he's now even stronger. Wow, some people argue that he's probably top 3 at the moment. So let's actually see what he lost and what he gained in the latest installment, the Fatal Fury series. So I'm interested in seeing how he goes. But before I go, I have to thank you all for watching tonight, either live or via the archives. Let me see if I can send you guys Twitch-wise. You are on the Twitch. Let me see if I can send you guys to someone actually playing a visual novel. Let me see. Visual novel. But they're French. That'd be a little bit difficult to get a discussion here. Ava is playing Persona 3. That is kind of visual novelish. We'll guess we'll rate you guys to her, I guess. Yeah, they've been playing Persona 3 Portable for quite a while, so I'm pretty sure a lot of you are already familiar with Persona 3 regardless, but yeah. Technically, it is an RPG with VN elements, so it's pretty fine. It's pretty fine. But yeah, guys, take good care of yourselves. Hope you have a great night, evening, or afternoon. And I will see you guys very soon. Bye-bye. Take care, everybody.